The Mexican wolf is an endangered subspecies of grey wolf, native to Mexico and parts of the US. It is also known as the Mexican grey wolf, or lobo. It is native to southeastern Arizona, western and southern New Mexico, and fragmented areas of northern Mexico. These wolves once had a wider range throughout the United States, but they have been eliminated in most of its former range. Their habitats mainly consist of mountains, woodlands, grasslands, and deserts, with a reintroduction area covering 50 to 400 square miles per pack. The Mexican wolf was first described as a distinct subspecies in 1929 by Edward Nelson and Edward Goldman on account of its small size, narrow skull, and dark pelt. Recent genetic analysis indicates that Mexican wolves are the most genetically distinct subspecies of grey wolf in North America. Its ancestors were likely among the first grey wolves to enter North America after the extinction of the Beringian wolf, as indicated by its southern range and basal physical and genetic characteristics. The Mexican wolf is the smallest subspecies in North America. Adults usually weigh between 23 and 36 kilograms, or 50 to 80 pounds. They stand an average height of 28 to 32 inches, and an average body length of 5.5 feet, or 1.7 meters long. Mexican wolves live in packs of approximately 4 to 8 individuals, which hunt collaboratively. They communicate with scent markings, body postures, and a range of calls that include barks, growls, whines, and howling. Packs are typically composed of a monogamous breeding pair and their offspring of several years. A pack's home range varies based on several factors, including the time of year, pack and litter size, ungulate biomass, tree cover, winter snow depth, and human population density. They are typically most active at dawn and the middle of the night, but can also be active at dusk depending on the season. Mexican wolves breed in February and have a gestation period of 63 days. In April and early May, they give birth to litters averaging from 4 to 6 pups. When wolves reach the age of 1 to 2 years old, they disperse in search of a mate to begin their own pack. Mexican wolves in the wild typically live between 6 and 8 years. These wolves have been subject to diseases, such as canine parvovirus and canine distemper in the wild. Like most wolves, Mexican wolves are opportunistic predators and primarily feed on large ungulates. In the United States, Rocky Mountain elk make up about 76 to 80% of their prey. They usually prey on the calves of these elk, which make up to 2/3 of all native ungulates that the wolves prey on. They will also spend a lot of time foraging, and a lower proportion of time resting. Other native prey include mule deer, white-tailed deer, collared peccary, wild turkey, and small mammals such as rabbits and squirrels. Up to 16% of their diet may include domestic cattle in certain parts of their range, especially in locations where the cattle graze and calve year-round as opposed to seasonally. In Mexico, white-tailed deer make up approximately 36% of their diet, while domestic cattle comprise about 25%, and diversionary food caches from wildlife managers provide an additional 22%. Mexican wolves share their habitat and prey with other carnivores, including mountain lions, American black bears, coyotes, bobcats, red foxes, and gray foxes. Historically, they once also competed with jaguars and the extinct Mexican grizzly bear. Unlike wolves elsewhere, Mexican wolves do not affect the behavior or populations of competing carnivore species. They are known to sometimes interbreed with other wolf species, but they rarely ever breed with coyotes. The Mexican wolf is primarily found in the Gila National Forest, among other reserves. This mountainous ecosystem has many lakes, streams, and other varied terrain. This habitat contains at least 537 plant and animal species. Additional mammals include abert squirrels, white-nosed coatis, ringtails, bighorn sheep, and pronghorn. Birds vary from raptors like Mexican spotted owls, goshawks, and bald eagles, to waterfowl such as pelicans and tundra swans. Local reptiles and amphibians include the Gila monster, black-tailed rattlesnake, spiny lizards, and the New Mexico spadefoot toads. The Mexican wolf is the most endangered of all the wolf subspecies in North America. It has been listed as endangered under the US Endangered Species Act since 1976. After being eradicated in the wild by the 1980s, reintroduction efforts began in 1998. A study in 2025 suggest that the wild Mexican wolf population in the US and Southwest has reached a minimum of 286 individuals. This indicates an 11% increase from 2024 and reflects a sustained recovery, with 60 confirmed packs and 26 breeding pairs. Around 300 are estimated to remain in captive breeding programs. Despite the recovery of the species, they face significant threats, including genetic inbreeding, low genetic diversity, human persecution, and limited habitat. Hopefully, conservation efforts continue to protect these majestic wolves and limit the major threats such as inbreeding, hunting, and habitat loss. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video or at least made it to the end, please leave a like and comment. You can subscribe to this channel if you want, or just leave a like. Either way it helps. Stay blessed and enjoy the rest of your day.